This is part 2 of chapter 1. So let's talk about spelling. This is very important to word structure when we talk about medical terminology. Spelling medical terms correctly is vital. Misspelling a term in a patient's record, for example, could cause confusion or even a dangerous situation if another healthcare worker misunderstands what you've written. Many terms look nearly alike and may even be pronounced the same. For example, ileum and ilium look similar and sound alike, but designate two very different parts of the body. So take the time to learn correct spellings. Here's a funny cartoon where they say, "Jenkins, you fool. I said balloon stent, not a balloon stunt." So let's talk about the pronunciation key. Pronunciations are provided for medical terms throughout this text. It's important to learn the pronunciation at the same time you learn the term. Saying the term will help you remember its meaning and spelling. And the pronunciation is indicated with letters of the alphabet and stress marks that indicate which syllable or syllables should be accented. And that's really part of why I do this live lecture, so you can hear me say many of these medical terms. Think of the stress marks as the guide to which syllable to say more forcefully when you pronounce the word. For example, nucleus, not like this, nucleus. So use the pronunciation tables provided in the chapter to identify the different sounds of vowels as used in pronunciations. It's important to read, write, speak, and listen. Scientists have discovered that using your senses, sight, hearing, and touch reinforces learning and assists in memory. So don't just passively read the terms on the page as used in this text, but practice saying them aloud. Listen to their correct pronunciation using the audio glossary and the electronic student resources, and write them and their meanings in the spaces provided in the exercises. When we define a term based on its word parts, begin by analyzing the meaning of the suffix, then analyze the meaning of the prefix if a prefix is present, then analyze the meaning of the root or the roots. For example, intracerebral. So intra is within, cerebro or cerebr is brain, and all is pertaining to. So how this is broken apart is pertaining to within the brain. So you can see we do the suffix first, then the prefix, and then the root. So pertaining to within the brain, almost backwards there. So in summary, medical terms include the following basic parts: the word root, the main part of the word, the prefix, the word part added before the root, and the suffix, the word part added after the root. So intracranial. A combining form is a word root with a combining vowel that makes it easier to pronounce the word when a suffix is added to the word root. The example here is cardio, the combining form, and logy, the suffix, so cardiology. To understand a medical term, first analyze its parts. And then to build the medical terms, use your knowledge of the definition of the word roots, the prefixes, and the suffixes to combine these parts into a word. Thank you, and Now it's time to do your practice quizzes and move on to Chapter 2 when you're finished with all your assignments in Chapter 1. Be sure to post in the discussion forum when you are finished with your PrepU practice so that I can go in and verify that you've met your requirements there. Thanks and have a great day.